Hey there, before the video starts, are you looking to get your account reviewed? If so, it's real simple. All you gotta do is head to the IdleOn toolbox, click on the data tab, scroll down to profile management, go ahead and copy that link provided, and make sure you hit upload my profile. Once you see the green check mark, you're good to go. Then just drop by our Discord, the Vault. Go ahead and scroll on down to the IdleOn account reviews text channel. You can go ahead and drop your link there with a little blurb on what you'd like us to focus on, and we're happy to get to you when we can. And now, enjoy the video. What is up, YouTube? Will here, back again for another IdleOn account review, this time for Raphixz, who is looking for some help. They rushed World 6, and well, we know how that story goes. We know how that story goes very well. So, let's crack right on in. So he's doing the divinity grind, as he had mentioned, but come on, my man. If you're going to do the divinity grind, at least use the proper card sets and equip your star signs. This is Basics 101. So I want you to fix your equipped card sets. I want you to equip your star signs. You're doing your mini bosses, but you don't have access to Demented yet, so that's fine. Let's take a look at characters, starting with Obols. Okay, if I like the initiative, don't get me wrong, but they need to be silvers. They need to be silvers, and these shouldn't be silvers, they should be golds at this point. So you've definitely got some stuff to work on in your Obol setup, so I would like you to work on your Obol setup. Let's take a look at prayers. Let's see. Do you have Zerg Rush? That's a better question before I say dumb shit. You don't. Never mind. You've got to equip prayers on your last guy, though, that's for sure. So, equip prayers on your last toon. Alright, let's take a look at PO boxes. Yeah, underutilized, I can already tell. Okay, so I want you to invest more time and resources into your PO boxes. Have a good night, Squanchy. Catch you later, my man. Still work with that thumbnail, by the way. That's gonna be good for tomorrow, for sure. Okay, so Jesus. Where do I begin? All right, let's start reasonable. So I want you to upgrade your traps, upgrade your skulls, upgrade your splicers. I want you to get Caustic, Chizoar, Scarf on everyone. Really need to do TD? Everybody needs to do TD, they just don't wanna. Okay, I think for you, I think the goal should be get Divine Armor on everyone. Get Void Tools on everyone at minimum. What I mean by that is literally get everybody Void Tools up to that. If they can't do their catching or their fishing or whatever, time candy it, AFK it, whatever you got to do, get them up to the level where they can't equip Void, because you need to get it to the minimum so you can get 300 total level across the board and get the passive cards unlocked for your skill mastery in Rift. I really don't want a TD, but I have a sub 120 waves. You're gonna do TD, my boy. You said you're working on cheese, which is good. It's tough to be nitpicky based on where you're at, because you're still going to be struggling on survivability for a while. I mean, at least you've got keychains in your guys, but I'd say get some equipment for your last toon. Now let's boot into account and see what we're working with. Okay, so you need to Onyx your statues. see. You know, Onyx your statues. You need to farm, and not farm, but you need to level your statues as well. They're severely underleveled, and you're not getting the most bang for your buck out of them. Dungeons wise, you've done some, but you don't have any boosted, which is fine. But yeah, you still need to really invest into your dungeon runs. So I want you to max your dungeon upgrades and RNG items ASAP. Because, yeah, a lot of this stuff, like, best way to tell is if, like, your passives aren't fully maxed and your RNG items aren't really maxed. You need to work on your star signs, that's for sure. A lot of this stuff is very easy, so I want you to work on your constellations for your star signs. Welcome to the vault, my friend. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. Enjoy your follower notification. All right. So for here, I want you to finish your investment into vault. Let's see. Apocalypses. I'm not too particular worried. Like, at least you got Windwalker, but yeah, I may as well get you on this grind now. Yeah. All right. So you need to do your Zhao, Chow, Super Chow, and Wow with your Deathbringer. Your Grimoire's fresh, so I definitely want you to keep pushing your Grimoire levels. Let's take a look at your compass. 527. You haven't even pushed really to World 2. But the only thing I will say is I want you to farm your Windwalker medals. That is for sure. Let's take a look at World 1 now. Full, empty, full. Okay, so I want you to make sure you keep claiming your anvil. And minimum, make sure you set your second anvil, or your third, technically, anvil run here for that. Forge your smelting away. Love to see. Just make sure you're topping up on that ore. Bribes are locked to World 2. Stamps, you're at 2,500. You're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you're missing a lot. So unlock your remaining stamps and push your stamp total to 10k. I think 10k is fair starting off. 50% drop rate. Man does his owl. I'll give him that. Okay, so I want you to unlock your remaining alchemy bubbles, and I want you to push your alchemy efficiency to 70% on the first 3 pages. Let's take a look at your cauldrons. Looking good. Let's take a look at vials. Vials, yeah, you still got a lot, but I mean, it looks like you are trying to push for sigils, if anything. Oh no, you don't. Are you? Okay, you're not. Thank God you're not. Okay, so I want you to keep unlocking your vials, and I want you to push your vials to level 13. Sigils you don't worry about until you get Willow Sippy max and at least a few more levels into Turtle. Islands wise, okay, you've got Trash, you've got Shimmer. I would say Sea Salt for sure. Crystal, Rando, Fractal in that order. So for islands, for island unlock, get Sea Salt, Crystal, Rando, then Got at least 2 new rows of World 7 bubbles, it looks like, unless it goes into World 8, not sure. I mean, you can keep pushing for the unlock, but it doesn't really matter in the end of it. Like, just keep pushing your alchemy, and if you're done up and you have all of your usable bubbles unlocked, that's a good point where you can switch over to sigils. That's fine. Let's take a look at your Kilroy. You're doing some Kilroy, but I just definitely want to make sure you're doing your weekly Kilroy. And let's take a look at your Rue. Rue's at 19%. Ooh. You're close, but I want you to push your Rue bonuses to have at least 20% AFK gain. Sigils max got everybody sitting cauldrons right now. Yeah, and that's fine. Alright, let's take a look at World 3. Definitely looks like you need a reprint, that's for sure. Do you not have Roll Sampler? You were running Roll Sampler, you just don't have full efficiency yet. That's fine. I definitely say reprint your prints on a good print week. Let's take a look at Refinery. Not really salt locked, but yeah, definitely want to unlock the last 2 salts in Refinery. Let's take a look at Atom Collector, which you won't have. Equinox you are working on, which is good. This is relatively easy. This just takes time. This will just take some investment. This is more or less easy. It really depends on the weekly battle. This you're going to struggle with because you want a full World 6 access. Yes, that's fine. Buildings-wise, you are working on important ones. Death Note, Cross Country, Space. Yeah, just keep working on the core ones. Just keep pushing these guys out, and you'll be fine. Yep. Overall, I'm not too particularly worried on your construction. Death Note, we definitely want to talk about. I would say I want you to Eclipse Skull Worlds 1 through 5. Using your Death Bringer, so you can kind of double dip it. Worship, you are spending your charge, but your TD waves do need some love. So I definitely want you to push your TD waves across the board. Overall, not too shabby for where you're at, but still not perfect. In terms of prayers, I want you to level skilled Dimwit Prayer. Let's take a look at traps. It's about what I expect given the time and the equipment, so that's okay. And you're having him just pump XP for trapping. Okay. Saltlick definitely needs some more investment, so I want you to invest more resources into your Saltlick. Let's take a look at Armor Smithy. It's about what I expect, okay. Cooking. This is fine. Ideally, just do it with one. Don't do both. Just do one. Meals wise, you're not full one little wonder, but just make sure you're working on your meal cooking speed per upgrades, and then your skill efficiency. But overall, I'm not too concerned. So I'll just make a note to keep pushing your cooking. Alright, let's take a look at your breeding. We got started on that. Breed abilities, baseline. Arena's at 36, but I want you to push your breeding arena to 200 ASAP. You really want to get these bonuses unlocked and cooking. Lab looks good. That's no problem there. Rift, you've started, but you need to hard focus. Reason for being is when you get shit like Vacuum Box, Infinite Star Sign, Skill Mastery is huge, Eclipse Skulls is huge, Stamp Mastery is huge. Like, there's so much good shit here. So I want you to hard focus pushing Rift. Tome, you're at about top 70%, okay. And World 5, you're just getting started on sailing. Your goals are going to be Frost Relic, Fury Relic and Trilobite Rock are going to be your early big three. For the skill efficiency from Frost Relic and the max talent book level from Fury Relic, and the multi-damage, or the multi-kill per damage tier from Trilobite Rock is huge. Divinity-wise, you still need to push all your gods, so definitely. Unlock your remaining gods and level your gods. Gaming-wise, let's see. Okay, it's about what I expect from early, very early gaming. Whole you're up to 5. Yeah, you don't even have like the others left. Yeah, I'm not gonna like hyper focus this because it looks like you've just unlocked some of the bare bones stuff. Yeah, I'm not too particularly worried about it. You've just unlocked it by the looks of it. Just keep pushing whole. Make sure you're giving opals as well to your engineer. Really take advantage of early mother load layers. They're going to give you a lot more opals than you think, so really take advantage of that. Den's going to be a huge source of opals for you early too, and then if you're lucky and you can afford it, put some AFK time into Bravery and start running that as a daily reminder, and you'll be well off. Slab, I'm just curious. Let's see. No, I would expect it's more or less like it's a fresh rush account. He's admitted it himself, so that's fine. But that being said, folks, what if lava adds new sigils? Oh yeah, we'll see when you get one sigil level in like a fucking month. That'll be hell. But that being said, folks, if you would like to get on the list for an account review, check us out. We're live Tuesdays through Fridays over on Twitch. If you want to get on said list, our Discord linked in the description below. We have a channel set up where you can go ahead and drop your toolbox link and a little blurb on what you want. We're happy to get to you when we can. That being said, folks, until next time, we'll see you in the next account review. Stay safe out there and have a good one.